Hi, this is Zalman,
And Lyana.
and we're at the home of Micha Feldmann here in Maccabim, Re'ut, to interview him a little bit about his work in Aliyah, um, in particular the Ethiopian community, in general, the whole idea of Aliyah and immigration to Israel. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
We'd love it if you maybe start a little bit with telling us how you even got involved in Aliyah to begin with, and through that maybe also your particular involvement in the Aliyah from Ethiopia.
And I became at the end of a process the head of the Jewish agency in Ethiopia and the Israeli consul there. So this is the beginning of the story of my work in Ethiopia. But why did I fall in love with them? First of all, when you fall in love, you never know exactly why. You just fall in love. But when I investigated myself about the reasons, one of them was that being a Zionist, and I still think that Zionism is a proper word, and people should, if they want, feel Zionistic and, excuse me, at the end of the day, maybe even make Aliyah. So this was the main reason that I really fell in love with them, because those who came via Sudan in the 80s, and there were many, excuse me, about 16,000 Ethiopian Jews made Aliyah in the 80s via Sudan. Unfortunately, thousands of them didn't make it, and many of them are buried in the sands of the Sudan, which again shows how strongly Zionistic they were. So this is, I think, the main reason, and also their behavior. And when you fall in love and then you love someone, the connections get stronger. Unfortunately, not always, but in this case, deeper. Anyhow, so this is the background of my Ethiopian story. When I'm asked how many years are you involved, especially Ethiopians ask me. I say, you don't see, I'm always, half of my life, I'm Ethiopian. So they say, but you don't look like an Ethiopian. I say, if you would have X-rays eyes, you would see that inside I'm already Ethiopian.
You think about Aliyah not only in the Ethiopian context, but in the broader context. What is the role of Aliyah today?
I personally believe that a society like ours, that is made out of Olim or children of Olim, is a society of varieties. And every family that moves to Israel contributes to this variety with a lot of challenges, but a lot of advantages. Even professionally, we always say to ourselves, think out of the box. New immigrants have another box. And all of a sudden, when they work in a team, ideas come up, and it broadens our views of the world, of values, and so on. So I think every family can contribute and also get a lot of contribution from society. So it's a win-win. Okay, when I was born during the War of Independence in Israel, and when I grew up, I was very angry with my parents. Why didn't they make Aliyah earlier, or giving birth to me earlier, so I could be part of the fighting force for independence? So with this bad feeling, all of a sudden I get the opportunity to be part of this big issue of being involved in the Aliyah from Ethiopia. But I believe everyone has. It depends also on your attitude. As you evaluate what is offered to you and how you do it. So I think this is something that everyone can get. And as I always finish my talks, a few weeks after Operation Solomon, I was sent to Germany to speak with German Jews on the operation. And when we arrived, the first day we arrived, a colonel of the Israeli Air Force who flew one of the C-130s, a young Ethiopian social worker who worked with me in Ethiopia, we were scheduled 8 hours after landing to speak to the Jewish community in Munich. And usually Israelis go, when they have some hours in Munich, they go shopping. And we decided not to go shopping, and we went to Dachau. And there in Dachau it struck us. We understood on the spot, on this earth filled with Jewish blood, that we have been given a big chance in our lives. And looking at the crematorium in Dachau, I said to myself, you should thank God and the people who have sent you to Ethiopia, because everyone can read history. Some people can even write history. I got my chance of being part of history making. But I believe everyone can do it. You have to open your eyes and take the chance that you are given, and do it.
Micha, it's been such a privilege sitting with you. Okay, Micha, thank you so much for giving us so much of your time, for sharing with us your insights, your personal stories. You really are inspirational on so many levels because, as you said, opportunities are around us all the time. But it takes, I think, a special person to be able to see that opportunity, take it, and then make something out of it. And you, not only for yourself and your family, but certainly for the entire Jewish people, have made such an impact and have created such an important reality here of bringing Ethiopian Jews here, making them part of society, that we can only hope to build on what you've done. So, Toda Rabba, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for hosting us here in your beautiful home in the garden.
Thank you.
As he is known in the Ethiopian community as Abba Micha, right? Father
Thank you.
Micha. We say Toda Rabba. Thank you.